can you say about the career resurgence of Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira? Cut his teeth in the UFC. Late 2017, he had lost 3 of 4. Nobody was talking about him, and then he goes on to produce one of the greatest winning streaks in UFC lightweight history.
Well, he did a great job just rebuilding, refocusing, shifting the mindset from having issues at times when it got tough to getting through the tough and dominating guys. Many relied on him going back to that guy from before. That guy disappeared on that championship run. Charles Oliveira is a beast, and we will see if tonight he gets his hand raised and he proves once again why he's one of the best lightweights in the world.
Don't look for too much in terms of risk management, though. Even given what happened in the Makhachev fight, Charles Oliveira is an aggressive, high-octane, offensive fighter, and that is the expectation as to what we will see here tonight. So Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbulla joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbulla in the corner of Makhachev. Makhachev, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. Tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with the 2 best lightweights in the world, Charles Oliveira and Makhachev. Oliveira's winning streak from 2018 to 2022 certainly going to withstand the test of time. It'll get him in the Hall of Fame, but the man who ended that streak, your former teammate Makhachev.
Yeah, Makhachev. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom.
Oh, big shots raining down.
Nice transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Makhachev. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Side control now.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shoulder do the work, and you'll get the finish.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Oliveira. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Under a minute now to go, round one.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Oliveira's in full guard now.
Get them out here. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oliveira's in half guard.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. 5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Early right hand gets through for Dubrox.
Straight punches, straight punches.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He has...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Making all these shots count. North-south position, crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. Makhachev's now looking for a Darce choke. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
This has got to be it. He's got the submission.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands. Makhachev's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oliveira's got the full mount.
Great defense by this fighter.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Oliveira's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
Good round.
Hey, stop.
All right, brother. Deep breath from me.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, Jam. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight.
All right, so now we see maybe the best shot he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut right here. Nice level change. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Side control now.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
All right, working for the submission now. Back and forth we go.
Back and forth. These guys are fighting.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh, he's got his back. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the... He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
30 seconds left. 30.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fight? That's a toe to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to... Oh, he's out! Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oliveira's in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira.
Beautiful transition.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oliveira's back in side control.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Oliveira's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Listen, you're up on the scorecards here. Going into the last round, I want more of what you've been doing. Let's stay safe. Let's not get killed.
All right, so there's the end of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Oh, uppercut to the dome. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come.
Makhachev's going for a choke here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's getting very close to the submission. That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Nice defense.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option.
Oliveira's got his head looking for a guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
1 minute to go in the fight. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
This is a terrible position.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce
We go to
Buffer.
the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing,